Here's the thing, right? Pretty much the idea of this tonight's stream. Women lack true. This is the thing. I'm not saying women are stupid in a sense, right? They're not. I'm not saying they're not book smart. Women are the ones who predominantly have degrees, right, comparative to men. But in my opinion, having a degree doesn't necessarily make you smart. Especially doesn't make you logical. It doesn't, and this is the thing. It doesn't help you steer away from being delusional. Okay, being hypocrites. So we'll we'll show you what type of women is out there. And these are the women, right? Social media women, these content creators. That's poisoning other women. That's really pretty much making other copies of themselves. And this is why it goes along when I say women are terrible role models. So let's get to it.
So I don't date American black men. I have never dated an American black man, and my reasons are quite simple. So a few days ago, I made a video about coffee dates, and I basically talked about how I would never accept a coffee date as a first date. I think it's low effort and it's just not my thing. Surprisingly enough, and I was genuinely surprised, 98% of the commenters and the people that were upset were American black men. So shocked because I didn't think that video would land on their For You page, but it did, and hundreds of them, hundreds, were crying on my shoulder over the fact that I would not drink bean juice on a first date with a man or with anyone. They were in my comments calling me all types of names, saying that I'm a gold digger and saying that I'm this and that. And then unprovoked, they started attacking me for my looks. By the way, I was so nice in that video. I did not insult anyone in that video, but they were insulting me. They were coming at me for my skin color, saying that I'm too dark and that I shouldn't have any standards. They were coming at me for my Afrocentric features. They were coming at me because I have an Afrocentric hairstyle in. Black American men honestly have this habit of attacking black women for the way that they look, especially if you are a darker skinned woman or you have more Afrocentric features. They will attack you. So the fact that they came at me for my looks unprovoked is not surprising to me at all. So reading the comments and watching the stitches, it brought up a discussion between me and my parents about why I don't date American black men. American black men generally do not value courtship, traditionalism, or even marriage. And I'm not saying that all American black men are like this, but a large majority are. They will berate you, break you down, and take advantage of you. I don't know why, but
Yeah, I mean this is a 3 minute video, so I probably will because and I have subsequent videos of her, so I want to talk about so you could paint a picture of what type of woman this is. In my opinion, no, it's not the majority of black men. In my opinion, it's a majority of black men that wants marriage, that are respectful. Because you think about this, it's not a correlation, right? But let's say the black men that are criminals. It's still a small percent of black men that, are criminals. So to be honest, you would think that okay, if it's small men that let's say act a certain way, criminal behavior, I honestly think that the larger percent of men, black men in particular, are good black men that respectful, don't keep to themselves, just not the street men. But here's the thing: they are tired of the put downs. They're tired of these blanket statements. Okay, here's a woman that is single, and you will see in the subsequent video. This is the type of woman that most likely trying to go for rich white men. Right? We'll see in other videos. Okay, so really, when you put down black men, and in my opinion, majority of black men are good men. They're just not your desired black men because I've seen it before, right? And I have videos of it. Black women in particular, will put down black men if you don't do drugs, if you're not a street guy, if you don't have a criminal history, if you're not the Pookies, the Ray Rays, the bad boys, the players, if you're not essentially rich black men or I don't know, conventionally attractive black men, shit like that. But if you're a good black man, they will ignore you. So this is the thing. I think a lot of black men are marriage minded, are good black men. It's just women ignore them, put them down, say shit like this. Here's a woman that don't understand the concept of a coffee date. And you don't have to drink coffee on a coffee date. You could drink anything. Hell, you don't even have to drink nothing. Yes, it's a low investment date. But here's the thing. Women like this, you still can go on high expensive dates. Yet, why are you still single? This is the thing where women can't understand it because, again, no one holds them accountable for the shit that they say and things that they do. Because fine, you can go if a man spends a lot of money on you on a first date. Does he get access to your body? No. Does he get a relationship with you? No. There's no guarantee for that. So, what is the purpose? Why would he spend, any huge amount of money to do what? To impress you, yet not get nowhere with it. Nah. Smart men ain't gonna deal with that. Okay? Spend money on you to do what? To waste money on you. Because again, dating is to get to know each other. To be sure if, oh, you know what? I want to have something, I want to start something with this man. Right? That's the purpose of it. Not to, not to be like, what? To impress you with money? Because it gets a lot of men know, it gets them nowhere. And I've been there. You can spend a lot on a date. It doesn't guarantee nothing. Okay? And the ridiculousness of it, women use that experience to judge a man if, oh, now, do I like him or not? Do I want to continue this? So that's ridiculous. Men rather do low investment, right? And have you judge him then, right? Figure out, oh, I like this man or I don't like this man. I want to see this man again or I don't want to see this man again. Then you just use the date to kind of make it more concrete. Here's the thing where I honestly believe, and it's been missing from dating scenes, and in my honest opinion, ruined by women. Used before the date to decide if you like the man or not. That's what the coffee date concept pretty much is. Before the actual date, right? The restaurants or whatever. You have to know if you like this man or not. The date is just to confirm that you like him. Okay? You should like him before. You should like him before the date. And that's the thing where that way of going about it, I think is lost. And honestly, it's been lost with courting, right? There's no point anymore.
Sight of seeing a black woman, a dark-skinned black woman, having standards.
Here's also the thing, right? I'm not going for like calling her out her name or, bashing her because of her looks. She's not bad looking, but I honestly saw the comments. It's mainly women saying, no, coffee dates are good, or holding her accountable for the words she say. A lot of men don't care. I honestly believe she's trying to push a different narrative.
Really does bother them. Maybe it's because in their mind, nobody ever talks about this, but they believe black women, dark-skinned black women, deserve crumbs. Colorism is real, and they think that we deserve crumbs and that we shouldn't have any standards. I mean, I was getting so many messages and comments saying, you're dark-skinned, why do you have all these standards? The only reason why that video got them really upset was because it basically told them to do better. And they do not take well at all to being told to do better, as you can clearly see, and it's because they are not required to. They are used to giving women nothing, giving women crumbs, but then receiving the world back. So when they were watching my video, they were so upset. They were like, oh, no. You want me to take you on a proper date? A proper date when all I'm used to is inviting women back to my house, or inviting women on a nature walk as a first date, or inviting women to my car to link and smoke? You want me to actually put in effort No, I'm not used to that at all. They are literally in my comments saying, what makes you think you deserve a meal? You need to prove yourself. And when American black men say that you need to prove yourself, that just basically means you need to go through hell and back with him. They don't want to put in the effort because
It's funny because she's essentially saying that men should prove themselves as well. The hypocrisy in that. You're pretty much saying men need to prove themselves by not doing low investment dates. So, the hypocrisy.
they're lazy, they are entitled, and they are cheap. And don't get me wrong, it's not all American black men that are like this. It's just the large.
Lazy. What effort are you doing? This is the thing with women. What effort are you doing? Because I'm pretty sure how she dresses, the things she's doing in this video, ain't gonna be that much different on a date. So really, if you can put makeup on, dress well, or whatever on a video, you think that's all that special if you do it on a date? So what effort do women do? What effort would this woman do? Again, there's no guarantee that you'll get her body or relationship for her. The hypocrisy is just, yeah, it's just ridiculous. And again, cheap. What makes you qualify for? This is the thing, and here's the thing with the insanity with men. And I know some men, and I'm one of them, right? I accept it, right? We know that we'll have to pay for a date. We have to accept that. But a lot of times is that I honestly do it. My standards is low investment dates. I would go to a dinner, whatever, but it will be a low investment date because then what makes you qualify for me to go all out when I don't even know you? There's no guarantee of anything. So really, no. Ain't cheap. It's just I'm evening the playing field. Right? I know I have to pay, but you know what? I'm gonna do it my way.
Majority, and that is a problem because the majority of black American women prefer black American men, but there are not enough good black American men to go around.
Yeah, that's Rocky. That's what I'm saying. Like these women are lying. I think she is one that's trying to push a narrative. So this is the thing where I want to paint a picture of what type of woman she is. Okay? And this is why I say I'm sorry for women because this is supposedly trying to be your role model or trying to be someone who's coaching you or giving you advice because I'm sorry, women like this will only hurt you. Okay? Women like this will only lead you down, just a bad path. So, let's paint more of a picture of what type of women this is and why listening to these women is dangerous and why men should hold women accountable for the crap that they say.
Some of you, however, understand that I'm saying all of this out of love and not hate. You need to present yourself in a way in which the target finds attractive, not what you find attractive. And this really goes for any woman who is trying to attract a successful man of means. You need to play the role. The way that you dress matters. So, unfortunately, if you dress like a hood Hollywood princess, you are going to intimidate a lot of Chads and Billies. Why? Because they don't find that certain look attractive. So if you look like an IG baddie, if you look like Jada Waita, you are really digging yourself a hole. Your hairstyle as a black woman does matter because depending on the style, the color, the length, we can attract completely different men. I actually spoke about this in one of my older videos, but I used to wear a bunch of 30 to 40 inch lace front wigs and I attracted completely different men than I do now. Don't wear super long hair. Don't do something unnatural in terms of length and also with color as well. If your hair color is a part of the rainbow, don't do it. Last but not least, you want to look inviting. Ladies, you need to understand that non-black men are already intimidated to approach us because when they see a black woman, they automatically assume that we are going to reject them and that we are only for black men. So you want to help them out a little bit, give them some hints that it is totally safe to approach you. You want to smile a lot and don't be afraid to wave. If you notice one staring at you, smile, give them a cute little smile, show some teeth.
here's the thing, right? She's trying to coach women to attract non-black men, right? This is why I feel sad for black men, because here she's saying, be approachable, be nice, smile, all that shit. Yet when she's talking about black men, she has the toxicity, the vitriol, right? This is why right? I say I support all men, but it's like, how can I feel bad for black women that for black men that, their own women hate them so much? In my opinion, right? At least the internet black women, right? At least internet black women, because I've seen plenty of, black relationships. So I'm not saying nothing about that, but especially internet black women, how much they hate black men. And no duh, right? That black men would say some shit because, again, here's the narrative that you support. Okay? Be nice, be inviting, smile to non-black men, yet aggressiveness, right? Put down, insult black men. It's sad. It is really sad. It is just, I think it's just, that's the thing where this is what is spreading out there, right? This is what some women will see, and like you can see the comment, right? This is what, I mean, and I'm all for dating whoever you want to date. But this is the thing where we don't understand, okay? We don't see. Because again, women like this are painting the picture that, okay, black men are terrible. Date outside your race because black men are terrible. No. Here's the thing where women don't understand. The same type of man that you may attract that's black, okay? Even if you date outside your race, you will still be attracted to and attract those same types of men, okay? I've said this before, okay? If you, let's say before, women, like a woman wants tall black men, okay? But all the tall black men were toxic. So now she stops dating tall black men. She wants to date outside her race, but she's attracted to tall men. Well, doesn't mean that, okay, if you date tall men of other races, it doesn't mean that you wouldn't get the same results, because you don't understand the way you're going about things. It will only produce the same bad results, because again, women are not going about it logically. They're not vetting men on things that matter. So here's the thing. If you want to go for black men, go for good black men. Black men that are stable, that are respectful, that are loving, that actually wants commitment, wants relationships, wants marriage. Not go for the street guys that wants their body, that wants, that just wants to Netflix and chill. That, you know what, the Pookies, the Ray Rays, right? The bad boys, the players. How about be attracted to men that are morally sound? And then let's say if you want to go to other races, if you still have that requirement where I want a morally sound man, it will follow. So really, this is the thing where women understand. If you were attracted to toxic black men before, and now you want to date outside your race, you will still be attracted to toxic men of other colors. So really, it won't change your results. That's the thing that women need to understand. So, yeah, what do you guys think? So this, like I said, that's the toxicity right there. That's the delusion, and this is women that are trying to coach or teach other women. That's great.